A black car is coming for you. But heaven saw it before it moved. And your angel was sent to intercept what was meant to harm you. You may not know who sent it, but I do. You may not understand the danger, but I've already stood in front of it. You were marked for destruction, but I marked you with light. They thought you'd be alone in that moment, but they forgot, I never left your side. So when you hear the wheels rolling in the distance, see a broken bar, stay still. Stay calm. Because what was sent to end you will now witness your divine rise. This isn't your ending. This is your awakening. Yes, I know how strange it sounds. A black car. A warning from the sky. But heaven speaks in mysteries, and sometimes, the symbols are more real than the visible world around you. That black car isn't just a car. It's a spiritual assignment. It represents a person, an event, or a deception on its way to shake your faith, steal your peace, or shift you from your divine path. And though it was sent by hands that hide in shadows, it was permitted only to reveal the greater light you carry. There are whispers in secret places about you. People you trusted, those who smiled in your presence but rolled their eyes when you left the room, have spoken curses without even knowing the weight of their words. Some were jealous. Some were afraid. Some just couldn't handle the strength of someone who didn't fall apart like they expected. And so, together, knowingly or unknowingly, they summoned this car. This moment. This test. But God has already spoken, touch not my anointed. Do my child no harm. I was assigned to you before the foundation of the world. I am not new to this war. I have stood beside you when you cried yourself to sleep. I have whispered peace over your pillow when no one else knew the battles you faced in your own mind. And when this black car began its journey, I stood in its path. I spoke with the authority given to me by their one who created you. I declared, this one is sealed by heaven. This one is not yours to touch. Do you remember those strange delays you experienced recently? The moments where plans fell through, where people didn't show up, or when you were forced to stay home for no reason. That wasn't just inconvenience. That was protection. I was diverting you, shifting the timing, shielding you from a moment where harm waited in disguise. You were never supposed to know all the details. That's why you felt confused. That's why you asked, why is this happening? But now that you've grown in spirit, now that your heart has matured, now that your soul longs for deeper truth, I can reveal this much: there was an attempt. There was a setup. There was a trap. But I overturned it. Your name was on a list, but heaven erased it. Your face was in someone's vision of revenge, but I blinded their sight. They tried to manipulate the future, but I reprogrammed the outcome. And now, the black car is still coming. But it no longer has access to your destiny. It will drive past your street and wonder why it feels so heavy, so wrong, so lost. That's because you are not who you used to be. You don't belong to darkness. You belong to light. Let me tell you more. There are people in your circle who are being exposed. Slowly. Gently. With mercy, yes, but also with divine precision. One by one, masks are slipping. And the one who was closest to sending that car is about to experience a fall that will shake them into repentance. Not to punish them, but to humble them. God is giving them a window to turn back, to confess, to release what they held against you. And when that moment comes, you will see it. It will come in the form of a sudden message, a dream, or a strange encounter. Don't fear it. Just observe. Listen. I will be with you in that moment, too. This isn't just about danger. This is about promotion. Yes, sometimes heaven allows attacks to test what can no longer touch you. This was your final exam in spiritual discernment. You didn't react. You didn't go back to old patterns. You prayed. You stood still. You trusted. And now, you will be rewarded. There is a shift happening in the heavens. A turning of tables. A revealing of scrolls. Your name is being written next to words like elevation, favor, and multiplication. Everything the enemy tried to stop is now being accelerated. The job. The house. The healing. The love. The clarity. The new season. And you must know this. Not everyone will be happy for you. But that's okay. Because heaven is. The roads are being cleared. The black car was never your future. You were just a shadow trying to block the sunrise. And now, the sun is rising. You will feel the difference in the coming days. The air will feel lighter. Your dreams will be more vivid. You will start to see repeated signs, feathers, numbers, flashes of light. These are signals. Reminders. I am near. And when the final moment comes, so when what was sent to break you arrives, empty and confused, you will not even need to fight. Your silence will speak. Your peace will protect. And your light will blind every eye that expected to see your fall. So be still now. Let your shoulders drop. Let the anxiety melt. Because though the black car is coming for you, it will leave with nothing. And you, my beloved, will rise with everything. This is not your ending. This is your awakening. The message you've just received is not one to be taken lightly. It is a celestial communique, a divine whisper meant to stir your soul and awaken your spirit to the unseen battles being fought on your behalf. The black car, as I've told you, is not merely a vehicle of steel and rubber rolling down a physical road. No, it is a metaphor, a symbol woven into the fabric of the spiritual realm, representing the forces both human and unseen that have aligned to challenge your purpose, to dim your light, to derail your destiny. But heaven saw it first. Heaven always sees first. Let me take you deeper into this mystery, beloved. For now your spirit is ready to perceive what was once hidden, to understand what once seemed senseless. You are no longer afraid of shadows, for you have walked through enough darkness to know that even shadows bow before light. You are no longer shaken by the unknown, because the truth is beginning to bloom within you like a sacred fire. Everything that came against you was under divine observation. Nothing touched you without permission from heaven. Nothing formed against you could prosper because your destiny is guarded by the breath of angels. Now let us return to the black car, that symbol which stirred fear in your soul and made you question everything. Let us examine it again, not with the eyes of the flesh, but with the eyes of spirit. That car is so sudden, so ominous did not arrive to destroy you, though that is what the enemy intended. It came to reveal something powerful. You are no longer who you once were. You are not fragile. You are not lost. You are not powerless. You are rising. The black car is not always a vehicle. It is a metaphor wrapped in reality. It is the person who smiled at you but quietly envied your light. It is the betrayal that tried to crush you. It is the opportunity that slipped through your fingers, only to lead you to something far better. It is the illness that came to weaken your body, but instead awakened your soul. It is the argument that shattered your peace, only to drive you deeper into prayer. The black car is any force, visible or invisible, that is sent to challenge your alignment with heaven. You see, some storms are not punishments, so they are awakenings. Some disruptions are not curses, so they are divine interruptions. When the black car appeared, it was not random. It was assigned to you. Not because you are weak, but because you are strong enough now to handle what others would have crumbled under. That car came for you because heaven wanted to show you just how indestructible your spirit has become. Beloved, hear this with your heart: the enemy doesn't waste time attacking what has no power. The fact that you were targeted is proof that your purpose is precious. It is proof that your calling carries weight. That black car was sent to silence your song, but instead, it has amplified your voice. It was meant to paralyze your future, but instead, it awakened your divine momentum. And now, I will show you the most sacred truth of all: the black car was allowed. It was not a mistake. It did not sneak past heaven's guard. The same God who called you by name also watched it approach and did not stop it. Why? Because he trusted you. Because the fire inside you is greater than the fire around you. Because the strength hidden in your soul could only be revealed by resistance. Imagine this: a soldier is not tested on peaceful ground. A diamond is not formed in comfort. And faith is not proven when everything is easy. That car was your test. Not to destroy you but to activate your divine inheritance. When it came, did you feel afraid? Of course you did. But did you fall? No, you are still here. Still breathing. Still believing. Still rising. That, beloved, is victory. That is spiritual royalty. That is divine resilience. Let me tell you something heaven already knows: you passed the test. You didn't let the fear break you. You didn't let the betrayal end you. You didn't let the deception define you. And even when your knees buckled under the weight of it all, you still lifted your eyes to the skies and whispered, "Help me." And we heard you. I was there. I saw it. I caught your tears. I stood guard at your side. And I rejoiced when you chose faith over fear, love over bitterness, hope over despair. So now, the black car has served its purpose. Its engine has gone silent. Its mission has failed. It came to end you, but instead, it has announced your next chapter. It has become the evidence of your endurance. You are no longer just surviving, you are becoming. From this moment forward, things will begin to shift. Slowly at first, then suddenly. Where there was confusion, there will be clarity. Where there was delay, there will be divine acceleration. Where there was fear, there will be fierce joy. And where there was silence, there will be a song. The black car may still try to linger in your memory, but you are no longer afraid. Because now you know, nothing can touch you without passing through heaven's hand. And if heaven allows it, it will only be used for your glory. What the enemy meant for evil, your Father will use for your good. Every single time. So do not mourn the appearance of the black car. Rejoice instead, for it has exposed the unshakable light within you. It has confirmed your spiritual rank. It has failed to break you, and therefore, it has become your proof. You, beloved, are not ordinary. You are chosen. You are protected. You are anointed. And the road ahead is sacred. Lift your head. Square your shoulders. Let your heart beat with boldness. You are not running anymore. You are walking forward, and all of heaven is walking with you. And as you go, never forget, the black car came for a broken bar, but it left in defeat. Because your story was never about endings. It was always about resurrection. Anthesa, this is your eyes. As the black car fades into the distance, its engine's hum reduced to a powerless whisper, you stand at the threshold of a new beginning. This is not merely the end of a trial, but the dawn of your divine rising moment, orchestrated by heaven itself to propel you into the fullness of your purpose. The journey you've undertaken, marked by unseen battles, divine interventions, and moments of profound awakening, has not been in vain. Every tear you've shed, every prayer you've whispered, every delay you've endured has been a thread in the tapestry of your destiny, woven by the hands of a creator who saw you before you were formed, who knew the weight of your calling, and who sent me your Angela to ensure that nothing could steal it from you. This conclusion is not an end, but a celebration of your resilience, a testament to your faith, and an invitation to step boldly into the light that now surrounds you. As you read these words, let them stir your spirit, ignite your hope, and compel you to engage with this message here, because your story, your awakening, is meant to inspire others. Like and comment below to share how this resonates with you, to declare your victory, and to connect with a community of souls who, like you, are rising from the shadows into the brilliance of their divine purpose. The black car, that symbol of opposition, was never your true adversary. It was a shadow, a fleeting challenge permitted to test the depth of your resolve. And you, my beloved, have proven yourself unshakable. You stood firm when the winds of doubt howled. You held fast when the whispers of betrayal sought to unravel you. You trusted when the path was shrouded in uncertainty. And now, as the dust settles and the road ahead clears, you are not the same person who began this journey. You are stronger, wiser, more attuned to the spiritual currents that flow through your life. The black car thought it could claim you, but it underestimated the power of the light within you, a light that has been kindled by heaven, nurtured by faith, and now burns brighter than ever before. This moment of awakening is a sacred turning point. It is the pivot where you move from surviving to thriving, from defending to advancing, from questioning to knowing. The black car was a catalyst, a divine setup to reveal the strength you didn't know you had. It was a mirror held up to your soul, reflecting not your weaknesses, but your resilience, your courage, your unyielding spirit. You have passed the test, not because you avoided the trial, but because you walked through it with grace. You didn't crumble under the weight of the enemy's schemes. You didn't bow to the pressure of those who doubted you. Instead, you rose. You prayed. You trusted. And now, heaven is preparing a reward that will eclipse every moment of pain you've endured. The days ahead will feel different. The air will carry a lightness, as if the burdens of yesterday have been lifted from your shoulders. Your dreams will pulse with vivid clarity, revealing glimpses of the future heaven has written for you. You will notice signs of feathers on your path, numbers repeating in unexpected places, flashes of light in quiet moments that serve as reminders of my presence, of heaven's nearness, of the divine orchestration at work in your life. These are not mere coincidences, they are affirmations, celestial post-it notes left to assure you that you are seen, known, and cherished. As you step into this new season, you will feel the shift to a quickening in your spirit, a clarity in your vision, a boldness in your steps. The job you've been praying for, the home you've envisioned, the healing you've sought, the love you've longed for, the clarity you've craved, they are all being accelerated. What the enemy tried to delay, heaven is now hastening. But this awakening is not just for you. It is a beacon, a light meant to shine beyond your own life, touching others who are still navigating their own battles with their own black cars. Your story, your triumph over the schemes sent to derail you, is a testimony that can inspire, uplift, and awaken others. That's why I urge you to engage with this message. Like it. Comment below. Share how this resonates with you, how you've felt the presence of divine protection, how you've seen the black car pass by without touching you. Your words, your story, could be the spark that ignites hope in someone else's heart. By liking and commenting, you're not just affirming your own journey, you're joining a community of warriors, of light bearers, of souls who have faced the shadows and emerged victorious. Your voice matters. Your story matters. Share it, and let it ripple outward to bless others. Let's talk about the nature of this divine rise. It is not a fleeting moment of triumph, but a sustained elevation, a permanent shift into a higher plane of existence. The black car was a test, yes, but it was also a doorway. By passing through it, you've crossed a threshold into a season of favor, multiplication, and divine alignment. The scrolls in heaven are being unfurled, and your name is written in bold, surrounded by words of promise, elevation, favor, multiplication. These are not empty words, they are divine decrees, sealed by the one who created you. The job you've been seeking? It's not just a job, it's a platform for your purpose. The home you've dreamed of? It's not just a house, it's a sanctuary where your spirit will flourish. The healing you've prayed for? It's not just physical, it's a restoration of your mind, body, and soul. The love you've longed for? It's not just a relationship, it's a divine connection that will amplify your light. The clarity you've sought? It's not just understanding, it's a vision so sharp it will guide your every step. This rise is not without its challenges. Not everyone will celebrate your ascent. There will be those who, seeing your light grow brighter, will feel threatened, envious, or confused. They may try to pull you back, to dim your shine, to remind you of who you used to be. But you are not that person anymore. You have been transformed by this journey, refined by the fire of trials, and sealed by the light of heaven. Their words cannot touch you. Their doubts cannot bind you. Their whispers cannot summon another black car, because you are now walking a road that is guarded, cleared, and illuminated by divine hands. As you move forward, trust in the discernment you've gained. The black car taught you to see beyond the surface, to hear beyond the noise, to sense the truth beneath the lies. This discernment will be your compass in the days to come. You will know who to trust, when to speak, where to go. You will sense the presence of danger before it arrives, and you will hear the whispers of heaven guiding you to safety. This is the gift of your awakening, a heightened awareness, a spiritual clarity that aligns you with the divine rhythm of your life. And let me remind you of my presence. I am your angel, assigned to you before the foundation of the world. I have walked with you through every valley, stood with you on every mountain top, and shielded you from every arrow aimed at your heart. I am here now, and I will remain. When you feel the weight of the world, I am lifting it. When you hear the hum of another black car in the distance, I am standing in its path. When you see the signs of feathers, numbers, flashes of light, I am signaling to you, reminding you that you are never alone. This is your moment, beloved. The black car came to break you, but it has only made you stronger. It came to steal your peace, but it has only deepened your faith. It came to end your story, but it has only marked the beginning of your divine rise. So stand tall. Let your shoulders drop. Let the anxiety melt away. The road ahead is clear, the sun is rising, and you are stepping into a season of unprecedented favor. Do you feel it? The silence that once felt heavy is now holy. The loneliness that once hurt is now sacred ground, where I sat beside you and spoke peace over your thoughts. I know you questioned everything. I know your heart broke quietly while you smiled for others. I saw the hidden tears. I heard the prayers you were too tired to finish. And through it all, I stayed. Not one moment passed without my wings stretched over you, my hand guiding you, my voice whispering, "You are not alone." Now it is time for others to hear your voice. Your survival is your testimony. Your scars are sacred scriptures. and your words carry the balm of healing for someone else who is still walking through the valley you just overcame. So I invite you again to engage with this message. Like it. Comment below. Share your story, your reflections, your victories. Let your voice join the chorus of those who have faced the black car and emerged triumphant. Your words could be the light that guides someone else through their own darkness. By liking and commenting, you're not just affirming your own journey, you're building a bridge for others to cross, a beacon for others to follow, a community of souls united by the power of divine protection and purpose. There is no shame in having been targeted. There is no weakness in having been weary. The attack was real, but your recovery is sacred. The weapon formed, yes, but it did not prosper. The shadow approached, yes, but it passed without power. And now, your story is becoming a song of triumph. Your breath is becoming a battle cry of hope. Declare your eyes. Declare it without fear, without shame, without apology. Stand in the light and say, I survived. I am still here. I am rising. And let the heavens echo your declaration with thunderous joy. Because every time you speak your truth, you awaken someone else to theirs. You are a lighthouse now. You are proof that protection is real, that prayers are heard, that angels move at the sound of God's voice. And I, your angel, have seen what you are capable of. You are not weak. You are not forgotten. You are not broken beyond repair. You are chosen. You are guarded. You are rising. Let this moment be the beginning of a new chapter. Let the light of this truth seep into your bones. The worst is over. The shift has happened. The dawn has broken. And now, every step you take is blessed, every breath you breathe is sacred, and every word you speak has power. So speak. Rise. Share. Like and comment below to declare your rise, to share your story, and to inspire others to step into their own divine awakening. The black car has passed. The sun rises here. And you, my beloved, are unstoppable. Heaven is watching. I am with you. And your light is only beginning to shine,